Well, let's get these motherfucking snakes off my
We're
motherfucking
not
plane.
picking snakes on the plane first.
Wrong answer.
So Erik, player A, 10, 6, 2. Axel, player B, 9, 5, 1. Luke, player C, at 8 and 4. And Ben, player D, at 7 and 3. So I think we're good to go. If we want to just start, Erik, what movie would you like to place at number 10?
I think I liked this one more than the others, but I know a lot of people didn't. But I think it was probably my favorite one. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
At 10?
That's 10.
Yeah.
At 10? Are you
Yeah.
baiting us for a fucking veto?
No, he's got a lot of other good movies that are going in the top 10. Like,
Well, but I would put 2 other Indiana Jones movies on the list before that. At that point, do we need another Indiana Jones movie?
I mean, I assumed two Indiana Jones movies were going to be on the list somewhere. Yes.
I think that at least 2 of them have to make the list.
I mean, Raiders, I imagine, is going to make the list.
Honestly, I'd pick both of them
I
before
assumed
Temple of Doom
Raiders
personally,
was
but
going to be the other one.
What, Raiders and
But
Last
I like
Crusade?
Temple of. Raiders was the one I think was someone else was going to pick, but I think Doom is. I personally like Doom more than Last Crusade.
I guess look, if you want to put it at 10, I have no problem. Obviously, that's your right. So at 10, we have Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom voted at 10. Anybody want to veto that?
I kind of do. Because, like, Last Crusade goes on the list, and what's the
Raiders.
And Raiders and Last Crusade go on the list, and I just.
But what about the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the most amazing one?
I mean, what top number?
We don't
are
have
doing?
to talk about that.
I think Doom is better than Last Crusade.
But Sean, I mean,
I will not be using my veto.
I don't know. I think all 3 of the original Indiana Jones are absolutely iconic movies, and it's hard to pick because they're all full of absolutely like stellar moments, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not going to use it on that just because like he's got. But man, I thought there was a solid ranking of those 3. Right.
Dude, this is why we do this. It's never, fucking KD tried to put Tenet in the top 10. It's unacceptable.
I mean, to be fair, there was only 11.
Yeah, it should have been 12.
And it was still obvious it didn't belong in the top 10.
It should have been 12. All right, so at 10, we're getting Temple of Doom. Okay. Okay.
This list is doomed.
Yeah.
Doomed to be the greatest list of all time. What a tragedy.
Man. Okay.
All right, Axel, how do you follow that up?
At 9, I should just say Jurassic Park just to bait a bunch of vetoes.
No, absolutely not.
It's co-op. This isn't a competitive format.
I mean, you can put Lost World on there. That might get a veto.
Actually, that might be mine.
You're putting Lost World
In the top 10?
Yeah.
I like dinosaurs.
You still got things to say about Temple of Doom, guys?
I gotta go. I've got a different draft to be a part of right now.
At 9, I am going to draft Minority Report.
Ooh, solid.
That movie's fun. I have really good fun memories. It's a little bit too much propaganda. Almost the entirety of it is propaganda. But man, that movie is just a good time. I think he has bigger movies, obviously, but like that movie is just blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting Minority Report at 9, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
I feel like I liked his other movie that year more, Catch Me If You Can.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That
Catch
would
Me
have
If You
been my
Can is
vote.
easily a top 3.
It's great. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the pick at 9.
Yeah.
I'm not liking the
wait,
direction
who
this
was-
is going in.
Who
Well,
was
it's-
next? Was it Luke or
It
Ben?
is
It's
Luke
me.
next. Yeah, at
Luke
It's
next.
at
Gotcha.
8.
It,
This
for
motherfucker.
number 8, the question is Lost World or E.T.
What?
There's only one correct answer.
It's
And I
not
know what you're-
E.T.
I-
E.T. is absolutely top 5.
E.T. is fine.
This draft
have
is
you
doomed.
seen? Have you
Yeah,
seen this
Lost
list of
World shouldn't
movies?
even make the list.
Yeah. Like I'm not. He's got a lot of good movies.
This is
If it's
nuts.
between Lost World and ET, it better fucking be.
If ET goes at 8, I'm fine with that because there is so many good movies
Yeah.
that to fill the last 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna slot E.T. in right here just to like set the bar for what we're looking at, and yeah, E.T. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, E.T. at 8.
All right.
That's crazy. To me, it's such a classic.
It's a classic.
It's one of the
It
first
is,
movies I
absolutely.
remember watching. It's wild.
But I'm going with what I want to watch it. I mean, I'm not going to do this every time, but right now in this moment, I'm saying what I want to watch it today, and I don't always like watching E.T.
Fair enough.
Got
Man.
Ben at number 7.
Yeah, Ben
Yeah,
at
and-
number 7.
And this is tough because, like, I'm trying to get in your heads and figure out what's coming still to see what I need to respect or what is just going to get completely disrespected if I don't pick it. And I'm in the air between Jaws and The Terminal. Jaws is incredible, but so is The Terminal. Like they're both.
I anticipated Jaws being number 1 by everyone.
I expected in the top probably 3, maybe 4. I
Yeah.
don't think I would say number 1 though.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it at 1
And
by
The Terminal is
any.
definitely a good movie, but it's a tough spot because I don't think it really belongs above 8 because
No.
of all
Above
the other
E.T.?
movies. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean,
but like
clearly we've already thrown this list out the window. So
it's
say
in a
that
spot
every
where I
time.
would have put it between like 8 and 13. So
Yeah.
it's a tough one.
I
That
would have
don't
liked to
think
have it at like 8 or 9, but I didn't get to pick at 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And because I've now sussed it out and I've determined that Jaws will be safe late in the rounds, I'm gonna have to give this one to The Terminal.
The
Ugh.
Terminal at 7.
Killing the list, Ben.
Ooh.
The list is getting destroyed, and it's all your fault.
I'm actually
Listen,
liking how it's shaking up.
I could also give you Catch Me If You Can, but I feel like Catch Me If You Can deserves to be higher than 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think all of the remaining Indiana Jones belong above 7, as well as Jurassic Park and Saving Private Ryan and
I-
Schindler's List.
I hate to tell you guys this, but we are getting to a point where you guys are listing a lot of movies and we do not have that many spots left.
Exactly.
Also, I only...
So why'd you put The Terminal at 7?
What do you? All right. What do you want me to put there? Because whatever I put there, you're not gonna. Tell me what you want to put there.
Last Crusade.
No, that's not how that would work. You don't want the Terminal? Use your fucking veto.
You know what?
It's true.
I'm thinking about it.
Do it. Hit me with it if you so desire.
Come on, you little bitch.
I could also put Close Encounters of the Third Kind in there.
He does have too
Nobody
many good
calls
movies.
me a bitch on my
No.
own little screen,
He does have too many good movies.
but I am vetoing that Terminal.
All right,
It
that's
belongs on
fine.
the list.
I am.
Well, then at 7, I'll pick Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm
Yep.
perfectly okay with that. That is a fun movie. I'm ranking the movies while we're doing this on Letterboxd, so I'm just adding a bunch of movies to my list. So at 7, it was originally
The Terminal.
The Terminal,
And we sent that back where it came from.
and Eric
Maybe that's a little
used
too
his
topical.
veto, and Ben switched his pick to Close Encounter to the Third Kind. And now we are
Of the
going
turd kind.
back to number 6.
You know what?
Perfect.
It's not a classic like a lot of his. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's not a classic like a lot of his other ones, but I do think it's a very good movie and very fun. Ready Player One.
Vetoing. Nope, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Veto. It's vetoed so fast. Get that shit out of there. It might be his worst
Okay.
movie. You get that garbage out of here. I'm
Not
using
even close to his
I'm
worst
using
movie.
my one and only veto. I knew it was coming. I'm absolutely not. That movie sucks.
All right. Well, now I know what Luke's taking it for.
That was the
All
veto.
right. Attempt number 2.
I was keeping that
Goes the
veto
veto
for
for
Ready
number
Player
6.
One. I was keeping it for Ready Player One no matter what. It was staying with me till movie 1, just in case.
I gotta veto myself.
Well, you vetoed it as 6, Axel, but I still have a vote in number 2.
There's no way those two people let that fly.
I mean, I can make some wild suggestions here that forces one of them.
Again, cooperative draft. Cooperative.
I mean, you guys can cooperate all you want. If
I
that's
like
what
the
it takes.
strategy that's evolving.
I'm going to put Catch Me If You Can.
Ben is thinking about vetoing it.
That feels too low, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can veto it, but it's gonna knock something else to lower than it should be.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. This list is already a goner.
We've still got Saving Private Ryan and Jaws here. Like, I think we're gonna be able to fill out this list, right? Like,
Yeah. And Schindler's List and Jurassic Park and
And you know, the
Yeah.
movie that he actually won an Oscar for that we haven't named.
I mean, I think we're
Ridiculous,
reaching Jurassic
unheard of.
Park
Lincoln?
territory here.
What?
are you talking Lincoln?
I'm talking about Munich.
Oh yeah.
Again, I didn't watch that when I was in high school, so
It's a hard movie to watch. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Schindler's List hard, but it is a hard movie.
yeah.
So I think you're
Alright.
up next, Axel, at 5.
So Catch Me If You Can at 6. Okay. I don't have a veto anymore, so I don't need to think about y'all's pick anymore.
Nope.
You're
At
along for the ride.
5. At 5. Last World. No, I'm just kidding. Ready Player One. No, I'm just
I was
kidding.
gonna say you're right. It should be Ready Player One. He said it.
How'd I
That
go?
is canon. We move
Could
on.
you
to Luke
imagine?
at number 4?
Could you imagine the meta strategy?
We put Temple of Doom at 10, right?
Yep.
We sure did.
No, his number 4 is gonna be pretty bangerang.
I don't think he produced Bangarang or directed it.
Man, there's some really good movies. Holy shit.
Is this The Color Purple?
No. I like that movie, and it should be in the top 10, but I'm not going to put it on the top 10.
I was gonna say, like, if it gets into the top 10 at this point, like, we are kicking something real good out.
At 5, I'm going to pick the fucking one of the best war movies of all time. I'm putting Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Yep.
5?
Solid.
Yeah.
At 5.
It's really where Vin Diesel was found, and for me, that matters a lot.
I can't see. Reminds me of my niece, sir. Capoiso, get the kid back up there. Captain, the decent thing to do is to at least take her down the road to the next town. We're not here to do the decent thing. We're here to follow fucking orders. Sarge, take this goddamn kid. Come on! Come on!
No, that's
No,
yeah.
that movie's great.
Could we trade? If I tell you what I'm picking for number
Nope.
4, can you put that at 5 and then you put it one higher? Because I feel bad for having it above Saving Private Ryan, but it needs to
Nope.
be on the list.
Is it going to be an Indiana Jones?
No.
Dude, there can't be 3. There can't be 2 Indiana Jones in the top 3.
It's not going to be Indiana Jones. It's not going to be an Indiana Jones
No, but
movie.
you're 4, so that means there's going to be 2 Indiana Jones in the top 3. That's insane.
I'm vetoing that. Saving Private Ryan deserves higher.
Oh,
That's
I've
It deserves higher.
I've
Well,
never been
Ben's
vetoed.
got one
It
more
hurts.
vote, and we know what it has to be. So
I've never been vetoed before. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
It has to go higher.
I don't think it does, but you're right.
Do
got
you
the
really
veto.
think? It's too late. I already used it, but
No, it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will put it at 3 if I have to.
we need another Indiana
You're gonna
Jones.
have to.
The thing that I'm worried about is that we're gonna have 2 Indiana Jones in the top 3 because I'm not picking one, and Luke said he wasn't picking one.
We're only getting one more Indiana Jones on this list. We're not.
Yeah,
putting
I was gonna
on there.
say there's only one more that's fitting in, and it better be Raiders.
You're the one who put Temple of Doom on the list. You don't, you don't get to pick
Because
that.
Temple of Doom is still better than Last Crusade.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I disagree, but
Yeah.
Okay. At 5, since Ben rudely took my movie away.
Yeah, who
I
would
wanted it for
rudely
myself.
veto someone else's movie that they picked?
Mine was vetoed because it was too low. Yours was vetoed because it was.
You're
way
a giant
too high.
baby!
It
That's
was
why it was vetoed.
way too high. That movie should be in the top 30.
That movie is a solid movie.
It might be his 45th worst movie.
I don't think he's in. How many does he even have?
Exactly. Honestly, I'm gonna put Raiders at 5.
Okay.
It's my
Fine.
least favorite out of the real top 5.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm putting Raiders at 5.
Not excited about it, but I'm not upset about it.
I think that movie's fine. All right, so it will be Luke at 4.
All right. I just has to be on the list. Robin Williams is in it. Hook.
Oh fuck! Something is going to be dropped out of that top. Holy shit!
Ben, fix this problem.
There's movies on this list. It should have been lower, but Hook is in his top 10 movies flat, and I like it better than E.T.
Not 4.
I
That is a really, really good movie. Have you watched
like
it?
maybe
recently?
number 10.
Yeah. Well, somebody put Temple of Doom there, so
And that's a problem too.
Because it belongs there. I'm just saying, you had
this is killing me.
number 8 you could have put it at,
no, I'm gonna
and
do
no
a
one
quick
would have
little-
complained.
So we've got Jurassic Park, we've got Jaws, and we've got Saving Private Ryan left.
Yeah, no, I'm vetoing this. I'm using my last veto.
And Schindler's List.
I haven't seen.
Are
that
you
movie.
fucking kidding me?
Like, I'm sorry. The top 4 is cemented. There's like,
Thank you. I felt like I was crazy here.
Yeah, Hook can't be in the top 4.
You
I-
don't
I
you-
would have given it
If
to
you
you
wanted
anywhere
it on the
outside
list, you
of
had
that.
to use it at 8.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this list because
No, the top 4 is cemented. Anything outside of the top 4, you're gonna get vetoed. I can't do it, but they will.
am I allowed to put the Goonies there then?
No, because he didn't.
No, he didn't direct it.
He executive producer and wrote it.
Did not direct it.
I
He
know.
specifically said direct.
That We can call that a Spielberg movie.
It is not.
I would have put it at 2 if I could have.
I'm willing to make an exception, but
Yeah, this is a group effort here. Like, I think we can put the Goonies on a Spielberg list.
The moment
I don't
you
think
do that, you open up every other movie that he's produced and written.
Which is
The
why
only
I-
other one that he's produced and written and didn't direct was Poltergeist.
Which
no, that
should
one doesn't belong in the top
probably-
10.
Man, fuck
When you
y'all.
consider
Y'all-
everything
y'all
else,
don't have horror movie taste, is what I'm learning in this group.
Poltergeist
Well,
is good. But look at this top 10 list.
as a group, we can say, you know what, we'll allow it, but it has to be unanimous for the Goonies.
It has to
I'm
be
pro
unanimous?
Goonies personally.
Then no.
All right.
Boo!
Alright,
Axel
killed
is
the fun.
anti-fun. Boo him.
Okay.
Boo him in the
Okay,
comments.
Okay, hold on. Legitimately, all three
then-
of you want that to be added?
I'm willing to make the exception
Okay.
because
I think
it's such an
fun.
incredibly good movie and it's very iconic Spielberg.
I think 3/4 is enough for that motion to pass.
Okay.
The booze worked. Let's go, crowd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add fanfare in the video right here. I'm gonna add like a trumpet going. Boom, 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 boom. So that means I just want to make sure everybody understands. The Goonies at 4. That means
Yeah,
that
I know what it means.
one of Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Jaws, and Saving Private Ryan will not be in the top 10.
Yes.
I'm good with letting
Yeah.
Schindler's List fall out just because it makes me so sad.
This is the list we made today via a very strange process.
Okay, Goonies at 4. That means Ben, you're next at 3.
All right, now we can put Saving Private Ryan in there.
I don't think y'all
Luke,
understand.
veto it. It's your only chance. Then
Oh,
he's
it-
completely screwed.
No, I think these. I'm gonna save my vetoes for next week.
That's not how that works.
No, I like Saving Private Ryan there. That's good.
I mean, come on. It is the most iconic war movie of all time.
Yeah,
Like-
every war movie since has been Saving Private Ryan, but in different place with different
Yeah.
actors.
Everything has wanted to be Saving Private Ryan since then.
Look, it's the first time Matt Damon was lost and found.
Yeah.
The first of many. He's made a career out of that.
And he's Odysseus in fucking the Odyssey, which means he's gonna be fucking lost again.
Like I said, he's found his niche.
That will be his 5th movie where he's lost. That's insane.
Yeah.
All right, so Saving Private Ryan at 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, there's
We should.
two
we
options
should-
left, or 2 slots left.
At number
Yep.
2, Eric. Which one of Jaws or Jurassic Park?
And no other options. Don't even think about it.
I'm gonna put
I don't
Schindler's
know.
List at 1. Fuck y'all.
It's all right.
There
Are you gonna go
is
with Hook or Ready Player
Still
One?
one other thing on my mind that someone didn't want me to put on
I
at 6.
swear
so
to God.
I'm leaving.
I will veto Ready Player One. I will not veto Hook.
and I will not vote for Hook. I might vote for Ready Player One.
And this is our systems of our system of checks and balances. It is all perfect.
No, well,
Balance as
I
all
guess
things should be.
I'm voting for the one that I had less fun watching the first time. Out of the 2 that I care about, because I don't really care about Schindler's List.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna put Jaws at 2.
All right. Do you, Axel, want to be the person that says that Jurassic Park doesn't make this list?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Fuck y'all. You're
This
gonna have to
guy's a
use a
monster.
fucking veto. Y'all are gonna have to veto, and you're gonna have to veto a movie that is amazing. And I'm gonna make you do it. I don't give a shit.
You're the one not putting the dinosaurs on the list.
Yeah, that feels fucking wrong too.
I'm feeling this whole list.
That was the secret tech, guys. I knew he might have gotten rid of Jaws, but I knew he wouldn't get rid of the dinosaurs.
Like I'm not whatever you pick, as long as it's not like specifically like I don't feel like it's your spot.
All right,
It's called an outplay.
then I'm putting AI as number one.
Veto,
Fuck
yep.
y'all.
Veto. There's one veto. I got one more. Take this seriously.
Wait, didn't Ben only use one veto too, or did he use two?
No, I used to like a monster,
Oh.
and now I'm regretting all of my life's decisions.
What was the second one that you vetoed?
I made you put up Saving Private Ryan higher, and then I
don't think you vetoed twice.
You didn't. You were gonna veto Ready Player One, but Axel vetoed it before you.
Here's the thing: if we go back and watch this recording, and it turns out that I cheated, then I'll never live it down.
I mean, yeah,
I don't
that'll be a
actually
you problem
remember.
in the future, but right now, I think you have a veto.
As an avid dinosaur boy who grew up loving dinosaurs, not putting dinosaurs at one is just wrong. But not having Schindler's List in the top 10 is also the most asinine thing. It might be the worst fucking thing we've ever done to a draft or a list.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
You
In
had
fact, I'll
votes
sleep
before
great at
this that
night.
you could have put Schindler's List at.
Yeah.
Listen, just make the tagline again. We could just say badly, or it could just be like the happy version.
Top 10 Spielberg movies that aren't Schindler's List.
That
There you go.
might actually be the title.
I think he solved it.
I am going to put Jurassic Park at one.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Anybody want to veto? Anybody? Veto?
No.
Absolutely not.
Unless we have enough vetoes to get you to Ready Player One at number one, I'm not gonna bother.
We don't have a collective 38 more vetoes.
Oh my lord. Jesus fucking Christ.
This
cannot
might be
believe Schindler's List did not make the top 10. That is stupid.
Well,
this
again,
might be a war crime.
No, that
I thought the Geneva Convention prevented this.
I think there's some good movies that aren't on the list, but I don't think I would rearrange anything that is on the list, you know?
I just want to say that Ben just made a Geneva Convention when we're talking about Schindler's List. It's a little bit too on the nose.
So
Yeah.
That was the goal. I knew what I was doing.
All right,
Sometimes I do.
let's go
in true American style, if we're breaking the Geneva Convention, not I for blame.
Okay, so that is the top 10 that we have somehow chosen. I don't fully agree about our choices, but that is a thing that has happened.
I think the movies on the list are properly ranked.
Yeah.
No movie is higher or lower than it should be in relation to the others.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yes. I could see a very, very strong argument for Raiders of the Lost Ark being higher. But
I could
also
see
the fact that
being lower.
Personally, I think
Yes.
I would put Saving Private Ryan down to where Raiders is and move the ones above it up. I think I would
You wanna
put Goonies
flip?
at 3, then Raiders, then Private Ryan. But that's the only change I would make.
Certified bad takes. We did our best, and by best, I mean chaotic and emotional. We'll see you next week with a new fun draft.